guys, Mad Mantis here, back with another YouTube video. So today we're going to be talking about how to handle your praying mantis. So I've got one of my mantises here. She's an Arbosalis and she's been in a lot of my videos, but she's one of the ones that I handle the most. I like to take her out and I like to take pictures of her. But yeah, a lot of people want to see how they can get them out of their enclosure, especially for a first-time keeper that's never handled one before, especially when they get this big, it's kind of scary. Just keep in mind that some mantises don't like being handled, and you'll be able to tell which ones those are. So I have a couple here that don't like me even opening their enclosure. So, you know, you just want to respect the mantis there, and if it doesn't want to be handled, I wouldn't force it. But one like this, she's super calm. I've never had any issues with her. Also keep in mind that some species are very aggressive. So if you guys have, for example, a giant African mantis, I've had issues with that species, with the females especially, because they've gotten pretty aggressive and they'll grab anything that moves and they'll try and eat it. So just keep that in mind when you are handling your species, but for this particular one, I've had her for a while, so I know her personality, and the only thing that she's done is she's gotten spooked and jumped off and started bouncing everywhere, but I've never had any issues with her biting me or pinching me or anything like that. But usually what I do to get them moving out of their enclosure or to get them moving onto my hand is to just gently tap their leg, and that'll get them moving forward. So just tap their back leg and you'll see she just starts moving. Another thing is you can also blow on them, just get a little air on them and they'll go ahead and start moving. Or, as soon as they start putting their raptorials up like that, that just means they want to climb. So you can go ahead and do that. But a lot of times if one of them isn't moving, I'll either tap their leg, and if that doesn't work, you can take like a little stick or like a little paintbrush and just tap their leg if you're afraid to touch it, especially if it's an aggressive species such as an African mantis. But blowing on them also does help. As you can see there, she's moving. So some mantises, such as ghost mantises, aren't like this, and ghost mantises prefer not to be handled. From my experience, they seem to be scared of everything, so I would leave those in their enclosure. You'll kind of see as you get different species which species prefer to be handled and which don't. I really like a lot of the bigger mantises because they're just easier to handle. They move around more. I would say get a large green species, like the general big species such as a giant African, giant Asian, any Arbosalis, any Rhombodera in general. Those are great to handle. Just be careful. Some mantises, even with the same species, they tend to be a little bit more aggressive than others. So I have had issues with certain mantises of the same species. Like one of them is totally chill, and then the next one's super aggressive, and then the next one is super shy and it's really scared of everything. So just observe it, and especially when they get big like this, they can hurt you. They're not gonna badly hurt you or anything, but they can pinch you, and when they grab on, sometimes they just won't let go. So just keep that in mind. If one ever does grab you, and it starts trying to eat your finger, I would say just grab like a little stick and put it under the raptorials. All they're biting down on is a stick, so they'll realize that that's not food and let go. If they are in their enclosure, for example, if they're in their deli cup, I would say just grab a little stick and put it under them and just kind of tap their leg a little bit, and that usually gets them moving from anywhere. If you want to put them back in their enclosure, if you're scared of putting your hand in front of them like this, just grab a little stick and then just kind of pull it under them like that, and then just kind of blow on them. And you've got your mantis on a stick, so then you can put them back in their enclosure like this. You can also use a stick like this if you want to get them out, if you're scared of using your hands, and you can you know, transport them anywhere like this. So if I want to put her on this tree, she can go on there. There she goes. Alright guys, if you have any questions on if you have any more questions on how to handle your mantis, please let me know down in the comments. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button. If you guys want to see any more mantis related content, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.